What's up, y'all? This your boy, J-Way, representing Team Take Profits. And this morning I recorded this session, this live London session, and we were very profitable. This is going to be part one. I did a part two as well. I just didn't want to put it all in one long video. So the video is a little bit longer. It was about a 2-hour session, and I tried to condense it down to about 48 minutes. These sessions, you can't force the market to react and move the way you want it to. You just have to react to what it does. So I was able to capture a lot of good information for you guys so you can just see how it is when you're trading London session, when you're scalping, you know, things that you're looking for, the mindset, all of that information and tips and tricks is packed into this video. So enjoy this video. I got some music playing in the background for you so you can kind of vibe and it won't be so boring. But the team, definitely, we all made money together, and this is what we do. All right, so enjoy, check it out, take notes, whatever you got to do. Roll the intro. Everybody on here trading, do y'all got to go? Or I mean, how many? What we doing on here? Anybody got a goal on here? What's your goal for the day? Type that in the box. What is your trading goal? Every day you come into the market, you should have a goal. You should have a goal. Tyrone say 50 pips. 50 pips. 30 pips. I can tell you right now, man, I could care less about 50 pips. Tyrone, let's get it, though. We can get it. Hey, hold up. Richie, what you mean? 50 or 5% on binary? What is that? You trading a 1 minute chart? What do you mean binary? Chrissy said, man, y'all talking about money goals. I'm talking about knowledge goals. Let's go. You get the knowledge, man. That'll pay you forever. So I trade GBP pairs. Let me see what else is going on in the world of Forex. 1 o'clock. I don't expect nothing to happen too much. Sometimes you can catch these breakouts early, and so you get a jump on it. But I'm here in the market at 1 o'clock, even though London don't really start until 3 a.m. I'm in the market at 1 a.m. so I can do my homework, so I can really get my mind right, and I'm not forced or feel pressured to jump into a trade quick. All right, that's the purpose of coming to the market early, so you can really clear your mind and think right. Because if you wake up at 3 a.m. right on the dot, well, that's usually when the market is about to open and move. So do you give yourself any time? And it don't matter if you trade to London. Some of you probably trade different sessions. Well, you shouldn't show up. It's like you know, showing up right when the market about to break out. You give yourself no time to see what the market has done a day or 2 days before. So show up early. He said, I'm trading binary options as well. I just attempt to make 5% on my account size. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Making 5% is good. Because if it's just sitting in your bank account, it ain't gonna even make 5%. It might make 2% in a year. We making 50% of our accounts in 1 day trading Forex. So yeah, that's good. All right, so that's why I took out my 10 lot size. Because I already know the pullback gonna happen.
and I'm trying to grow my account, so I take out a $5 lot size, a $10 lot size, and get pulled back on in the GBP pair, then that's going to be about a couple $100 drawdown that quick. So not that bad right now, but you know, you always take the 10-cent lot size first. So this is the part. So now we're doing it real. Everything I've been telling you, this is like real life now. So, you know, where did I get in at? Let's see here. So when you're trading, always risk management. So this is my entry, like somewhere like right here. This is my entry. So I'm gonna need price to break through here and retest on here, retest at this level for me to take a bigger lot size. Remember, I only took a 10-cent lot size, so that's nothing right there. I'm fine. I'm just waiting to see. Yep. And so now we want to go down to the 5-minute chart. I got to go to some other charts and see what's going on, because this might not even be the breakout pair for the morning. So this is only one, right? We still, it's haven't even started yet. Party ain't even started yet. It's the pre-game show. See what we can catch. Because a lot of times, guys, I catch my pips right at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I don't even need to stay up. Like, I don't even need to stay up till 6, or I don't even need to trade to London, because I caught what I needed. I made my goal early. So if you reach your goal early and you reach your full goal, you know, that don't mean that I mean, you could trade more. You're like, oh man, I could trade more. I don't do it for that. I meet my goal, I'm out the market. Y'all can keep trading all day. I'm good. I'm in here to do business, not to have fun. All right, guys. So my goal is the compounding plan that I showed you. Like, everything that I tell you, I do. So my goal is the compounding plan. Momentum line, smart insurance. All right. Let's go to another pair. Man, my other laptop will not load up. Come on. Gotta shut it down. All right, so let's see. GU. In order for me to get out, it gotta break this support level. So if I'm missing it because I'm on another chart, let me tell you the numbers. That support is at 285.20, 285.25. If it break this, then yeah, we get out. I look at it like this. It's showing me that, okay, right now you got all creeping up, okay, good, but then the currency heat wave is telling me it's still weak. So this might be coming back up. We'll see how that go out. But anyway it go, I'm not finna sell this. We late to this, so that been happening. But what can I expect it to do? Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Yeah. So for something like this, you see a trend, you just pull out a trend line. Didn't they teach you that? You just pull out a trend line, and you see how I respect this trend line. So I'm gonna write it in my notes. Write down in your notes, GBP. Get my notes on. GBP odd on a 15-minute. Pulling back. to test trend line. Right? And that's all we can do with that. Nick, what you saying? You got in 15 minutes to go on GA? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, just bearish engulfing candle right here. Y'all ain't typed it in or nothing. Y'all ain't say GA going on a sale or nothing. And I ain't, you know, we all help each other make money. Nick. That's why I need 10 screens. I want all 10 currency pairs up on the screen. I ain't gonna miss nothing. I don't think I'd go that crazy with having 10 screens up. Let's see, GBP CAD, man, all them pairs this week, man. What was that website? No, Tyrone, you ain't tell me what was that trade. You ain't knowing what, ain't telling me what the website is. You ain't tell me about GA. See how it worked? See. Oh man, investing.com. Investing.com. I use it as a confirmation. Investing.com. Don't rely on it. Just use it as a confirmation. Yeah. And then I like to use it as a, now here's the thing, it's strong buy until it's not, right? Just because they got it as strong buy don't mean it's just gonna be strong buy forever. Because they had GU as a strong buy, then all of a sudden, GU was all sales just a minute ago. Now it's like coming back to buys. You see what I'm saying? So don't just rely on this stuff, because as quick as it say strong sell, it can all switch to strong buy. Or at least these two. This is like the daily. Yeah, that's the daily, so that's not gonna switch as fast. So it's only a strong sell until it's not. So you just use it as a confirmation. Make sure you do your homework first. Like, I can't even get my computer loaded up, man. I'm upset. Like, what does this mean? Don't trade today? So really stick to the London pairs. Like, I wake up for London pairs. But if NZD USD is going up, man, take it. So now I go to the 5-minute chart, and then you see it pulling back. This is where you want to get in to ride it back up, if our conditions are met. If our conditions are met to ride that back up, we got in up here, okay, and we want to go down to the 5-minute and see it break levels down here on a 5-minute chart. It haven't broken any levels for me to get in with a bigger lot size. Just because it went down don't mean buy again. The same conditions got to be met. There you go. Now we back up. So I want to see it breaking this level right here, because this is resistance. So I want to see on a 5-minute chart. We got in on a 15-minute chart up here. I went down to the 5-minute to see if we can get any levels being broken up here for me to and you know, pull back and coming back up right up in here, and I'll take a $5 lot size back on up. But my moving averages haven't even crossed yet on the 5-minute. Like, why would I get in if none of the confirmations are even met on the 5-minute? So I got 2 red dots coming for a sale. I got GBP still weak, even on a 5-minute. So I'm not gonna take out a bigger lot size. Let's go back to the 15-minute. So that's how I do that. You know, only I risk $1 to make 5. I risk 10 to make 100 type thing. Really, it's just consolidating right within this range. So right here, I'm gonna pull out a zone here, and I want to see how it break out this zone. It's gonna have to go one of these ways. Pretty much, we caught it right at a zone. That's amazing. We buy right at that zone. So okay. So we want to see one of these zones being broken here for you to get it, break it down here and retest for that sell. But it's just sitting within this zone. This ain't nothing to really trade yet. I thought we was gonna break out here, but I wasn't gonna let it fool me, so I took out a small lot size. All right. So I'm negative 97 cents. So I eat that all day. I'm liking GBP CAD for a sell though. I think that's ready to go. It ain't too overbought yet. I mean, it ain't too strong yet. It's like right at the peaking point. Only thing is, it's sitting at a pivot. It's sitting at a pivot point. Like I think it's a weekly pivot point. So that's gonna hold it up. I'm looking at my other screen over here. But I did take that sell though. You already know what kind of lot size. We gotta catch them before they break out, man. That's the whole goal of this. See, we taking a position on CAD, but what is the higher time frame telling us? What is the higher time frame telling us? So took out a sell on CAD. Let's see what the higher time frame. On a 4-hour chart. We still on this flat orange line, so we just playing the highs and lows, but it dropped, pulled back how much? It pulled back 38.2, so that's a shallow retracement. Y'all see that? On the Fibonacci, it pulled back to the 38.2. So, let's see. Yeah, that's a shallow retracement. So it's gonna, whatever, it might hit the 23.6, it might do something, but this thing gonna go up deeper into here. Eventually, like a shallow retracement on the Fibonacci, mean it's gonna probably go down and come right back up here to get to the 61.8 or that 50% level. So that's why you need to know what you're doing on a higher time frames, because we can't, you know, how long we gonna sell for? This will tell you. So if you don't know that, then you just trading blind, really. But one thing I learned is that the fact that we can just hit buy or sell, the fact that we can do that, people just feel like we just gotta do it. It can make us rich. We got the option to do it. But it's just being patient, waiting for the right time. Let me see, we got the 5-minute, we got a wick here. We try to push higher. I can't take out my bigger lot size until it break a level of support. I just got 10-cent lot size on this. So we gotta be patient. We gotta know what we're waiting for. We said GBP odd for a trend line. I wrote that in my notes. GBP odd. That's why I write in my notes. I almost forgot about that. It's almost to the trend line right now. And we oversold. but everything is all red still before sales. So this could push lower, and it haven't closed above my 5 moving average. Everything's below that, so I can't touch that yet. Back to GBP CAD. What GBP CAD talking about? Strong, what? CAD strong sales. All right, so I'm about to get ready to pull out my other lot size out. So let's take out that bigger lot size. I took one out on GU for the sale too. So I'm in 2 trades. I'm in GBP CAD and GBPU. Let's see how that goes. Pay close attention to that. I don't want to get faked out at this bottom. One thing they taught me, you get into a trade aggressively, you get out of a trade aggressively. So it did wick out above that orange line though, my momentum line. And it closed below it. That's a good indication. But overall, it's still consolidating though. And since the market is consolidating, you know, I'm not looking for no 50 pips. You got GBP all the way at the bottom. That's pretty much the lowest it can go. I'm lit up for sales. Let's see here. Everything is looking good. Broke my trend line. If I see a retest on this what is this called? Support. That's gonna be even better. But it's still early. Don't get your hopes up. Let's just play the trade, right? So on GBP USD, I'm up 33 bucks. I'm up 100 bucks. Now, do you stay in the trade or do you close it? I met my goal. What do? Remember, $60 a day for a year, 10 grand by the end of the year. So you want to be greedy and lose all of this and let it pull back on you, or do you take your profit? You see the psychology of it? I done lost my money plenty of times to know what to do. It's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock is the breakout gonna happen. Let's check my momentum lines. Okay, we looking good. Looking good. Boom. So I made over my goal. I'm over my goal right now. But here's the thing: as long as GBP is weak, it's gonna continue to drop. As long as it's weak. My indicators, and there's no green in here. So it's weak, man. This thing, I ain't never seen. I've been trading for a year, and I ain't never seen something just constantly fall like that for 2 weeks. But GBP is at a 0.86. Like, how low can you go? So we took the breakout pair. I feel like we did good. We did good. We caught the breakout pair. And see, this is before London even hit. So we are about to go back to bed. We about to go back to bed. It's a good day. Move up your stop loss, Tyrone. Good job. Move up your stop loss. Cause see, the faster it goes down, the faster you move up your stop loss. Remember, I taught you that. Faster it drops. See, here's the thing. It's not going to drop forever, right? We know it's going to come back. It's going to come back and test that zone. Do you want it to come back and take your money? Or do you want it to come back and stop you out in profit? So I'd rather move up the stop loss or just take your profit altogether. And that's how you play that. So it broke towards the bottom. The bottom, so we can delete. Well, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this support up here because it might come back there later on today, and I might be able to catch that breaking at the top, and it'll just give me an indication or something to reference. And now I got my Martin trend trader, as you can see, is all red from here. It broke the trend line right here. This is like a what they call it, a dynamic trend line. It moves with the candles. And so this trend line gonna come all the way down here. As the market go down, it's gonna come all the way over here, and then it's gonna start consolidating. And when it break this trend line, then that's when you see green. But right here, it broke the trend line, but it never moved higher than this, really. So it's like, okay, well, we got a crossover. That's a sell. And I just took it coming. I just took it because I saw it was like confirmed for me when I saw this wick. When I saw that wick, I was like, okay, that's looking like a snip. That's looking like a sell. Now we're seeing a wick this way. So if I was y'all, I would have took profit when it came down here for the third time when it was bouncing. I probably would have took profit here. For me, that's well past my goal. Or you can just move your stop loss up. If you move your stop loss up, where you put your stop loss at, Tyrone? We scalping, you know, we're not really in this thing for 2 days. Where you put your stop loss? Because we got in about right up in here, and then it dropped. So, oh, Tyrone ain't take the trade. Okay. Yeah, this was an easy one though. Like everything was telling us to take it. I got a red background for the stochastic. Everything was red. GBP was like super weak down here, so it was like, oh yeah, let me tell you. So remember when we saw the trade? It was like right here in the middle, and that's when you want to look at these pairs like when they're in the middle, and then you want to catch the breakout. And so that's what happened. But I would say if you still in this trade trying to hold it, I would move your stop loss up to about right here, because you don't want to give away everything you just made. So I would probably move it here, because if it pulled back, it might pull back somewhere up in there. Just watch it. But Tyrone, you didn't take it. That's okay, man. It's gonna be plenty of trades more, but you just watch. Just watch how this stuff play out. Look how the indicators react. Yeah, just watch how it react. Cause I got, as long as GBP down here is weak, this thing gonna just keep dropping. While that's dropping, I'm gonna look at another pair. Man, my computer froze again. Oh no. What a morning. What a morning. Grace, you said you got out too early? No. That's okay. The question is, did you make money or did you lose money? Where you get out, Grace? Where did you get out at? Did you get out right down here? On that drop where it closed? Where did you get out, Grace? I'm curious. Because this kind of helps me when you guys tell me that stuff. It helps me, teach you better. Because a lot of it is psychology and everything. So you got out probably because you got a little nervous. You didn't know if it was coming back or not. But as long as this GBP is stay weak, man, it's not going to come back. You can believe that it's not going to come back. Grace, you got out at 69213. So 692. What? Oh no, no, Grace. I see what you say. You like, no, that's not okay. Grace is like, no, no, I got out way too early. This is not okay, Jay. Don't tell me it's okay. This is not okay. Yeah, that's a little early, Grace. That was a little early. Cause look, but it's still at the end of the day, it's all about, did you learn? Did you learn from it? And did you avoid losing money? That really, I don't care what happened. That's what it's about at the end of the day, right? That's profit. I'm telling you, knowledge is sometimes more better than the profit, because you get this profit and you winning $300 and you taking out these big lot sizes. That's not really helping you though. That's not helping you. It's making you have a bad habit. So sometimes this knowledge is better than the profits. I always think positive like that, Grace. Because let me tell y'all what used to happen to me, and then we'll look at another trade possibly. But let me tell y'all what happened to me. So I'll be in Walmart and I see news coming out, and I catch a drop like this. And then I get scared, well, I ain't gonna say you got scared, Grace, but I got out early because I was scared. And then it'll pull back and then it'll drop again. And then I'll sell right here. And then that thing just like pulled back on me. And I'm like, bro, like what just happened? Because I was jumping in and out of the market. One thing I salute you for, Grace, is that that you didn't jump back in after the drop. I used to do that all the time and got a spanking for it. Yeah. So I used to come back in late. And like, oh, it's dropping, so it's gonna keep dropping. I didn't understand pullbacks. I didn't understand cycles. I didn't understand none of that stuff. And I would have jumped in like right down here somewhere and look at it pulling back on me. I'm like, oh man. You just learn over time and just use me, ask me a lot of questions so you can learn faster. But yeah, you got in up here. So Grace, let's talk about that. Let's learn, Grace. So why did you get out up here though? Is that something you can type, or is it too much? Because I'm curious, like if we got in on a sale up, we was in on a sale up here. Why did you get out here? Especially when you saw this big wick. Because that's telling us that, hey, it was trying to buy, but there were too much sellers in the market. It was too many sellers in the market pushing this thing down. So okay, so you said, okay, I was too afraid of a pullback. Okay. Hey, I understand. Hey, we all here to help each other. I understand. And I thank you for being honest too, because you gonna learn, Grace, because you being honest. So let me help you with that. So if we got in up here, look at the moving average. Remember Joe class? Remember he taught us about the moving average? Well, as long as that spread, the further the moving averages are spread out, the better it is. Yeah, absolutely, Grace. Great learning session. Look, the more the moving average is spread out, the better it is. So now this is probably going to pull back. I would say maybe it's always, I know it's going to pull back 50% of this move. Whenever you see a big drop like this, it's always going to come back to test it. Okay, it's always going to come back to test it. So this is where you start pulling out your Fibonacci. And I don't know if is Anita on this call. Anita, you still on? Let's see. Anita went to sleep. She caught her pips and went to sleep. So I was teaching Anita that you want to pull out your Fibonacci from the high to the low, from swing high to swing low, and now you wait for the pullback. And this is just the 5-minute chart, though. I normally don't. I'm not even on a 5-minute chart in real life. Like I'm on a 15-minute, and like, but you see how you can like see it better a little bit on a 5-minute, but we just scalping, and now it's pulling back, and this is where you want to stop trading. Like you don't want to be, if you want to catch this buy back up, like you got to stop around 38.2 because this is a no trade zone. Like the market can just turn back around on you, do a shallow retracement, turn back around at the 38.2, or it could keep going up into the 61.8. So you don't want to be trading against this downtrend right now, especially it haven't even closed above this 5-moving average. All right, so all this is just a sell. Just scalp the sell. Don't worry about scalping the buy. Yep. So I just pull out a fib from swing high to swing low because it's in a downtrend. So it's from swing high to swing low, and I monitor the pullback. So this is I will write in my notes. Like I'm gonna write in my notes right here. Right here, I'm gonna put GBP CAD 15-minute chart. Downtrend. Then I'm gonna put watch Fibonacci level. Watch Fib level 38.2. That's my first one. I want to first let it get to the 38.2 because remember we in the sale. So if you still in, remember we move up the stop loss. Remember I said move up the stop loss, and now we got to protect our profits. And now we in the sale, so now I want to see, okay, how do we react to the 38.2? Do it turn back around and do a shallow retracement? So that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm monitoring. So it's nothing to do. We already did the work. Now we just sit and wait. Back wait.
All right, thanks.
It says it looks. Grace said it looks so simple when you and others are implementing. Yeah, I mean, because we practice a lot. Like for real. Like let's. Nothing is going on in the market right now. Everything's kind of sitting. So look, Grace, I'm telling you, all I do when I was at your level is maybe like maybe kind of beginner, intermediate, maybe. But when I was first starting, though, it don't matter. When I was first starting, I would literally try to find Fibonacci setups. So I would say, okay, swing low to swing high. You know, I would try to find Fibonacci setups. Like that's all I would do when I was learning Fibonacci. Because it was like, I was like, keep that away from me. Like, I don't know nothing about no Fibonacci. That looked crazy to me.
That's a good point. That's really good point.
Because nobody could break it down simple. Mm-hmm. Like, it was all super complicated verbiage. And it's like, man, can somebody teach me this in a simple way? So I had to learn the hard way. But Benny Allen, watch Benny Allen classes on Wednesday. He'll teach you a lot about it.
Okay, I will.
But I just use it for simplicity, like for the simplicity purposes. I just use it for retracements. And that's all I would do. When I was learning Fibonacci, whoever I was learning it from, I would just go in the market and just find like 50 of them. I was like, oh, that's the Fibonacci. Where did it pull back? 23.6. Okay, next. I'll be like, okay, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Is that a low? Is that a Fibonacci level? Not to me, really. And really, I'd be on like the 1 minute, the 1 hour chart, trying to find Fibonacci. So I'm gonna show you real quick, and then we can move on. But so look, when you wake up and you see an uptrend or some kind of trend happening, Grace, you see this big trend happen. All you do is just pull out a Fibonacci from swing high. From swing low to swing high. That's all you do.
Swing low to swing high. Okay.
Try to find a high point and a low point, and then just draw. If it's an uptrend, you go from the bottom to the top. If it's a downtrend, you go from the top to the bottom. But this is an uptrend, so I went from swing low to swing high. It did go up higher, but let's just stop here. And you just draw it up. Don't worry about how to trade it. Don't worry about where it pulled to. Just worry about pulling them out in the proper places for now.
Okay, I definitely will.
That's all you worry about. Look at this,
Okay.
another one. Swing. This is a downtrend, so swing high to swing low. Shallow retracement. Right here at the 38.2, wicked out, came down for a sell. That's all I would do for hours, for like 4 hours. Is all I would do is just pull out Fibonacci's and try to see if I can get it to make sense for me. That's all I did.
That's good.
I'll tell you one thing. I cheated in a lot of things in my life. I cheated in a lot of things, but one thing I did not cheat in was my Forex education. That's one thing. That's one thing I did not cheat in. I did not cheat in that.
Exactly, because you're cheating yourself when
I
you do
put the
that.
time in.
Yes.
4 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
I did not cheat myself with this. I'm like, this thing can make me rich. Like, real? Okay. Let's go through the process like everybody else. Let's start my journey. I know I'm a little late. I know I'm 30 years old trying to learn it. I'm 31 now, but I know I'm 30 years old trying to learn it. Let's just put my time in now. So I ain't got to be 40 still trying to learn this. So that's what I did. I lowered my head, didn't care about what nobody else had to say about me, none of that. I just put myself in some kind of like little cave and we just went to work. Yes, one is only hurting yourself when you're cheating yourself on Forex. Yes, oh yeah, definitely Forex. So look at that pullback. See what I'm saying? So that's why I knew to just take profit, like just take profit. Because now if you didn't take profit, you move up your stop loss, you got stopped out in profit, but you lost a lot of it that you made. See what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it's going to come all the way back up because it's testing that zone that I drew out at 1 o'clock or 1:30, but it's testing it. So we got to see how it react to this because it might come back down. But we got our stochastic curling up now. So.
Okay. I'm with you.
But it basically went right down, back down to the same level.
Oh yeah, look at
I had my my support lines right here, so I already knew.
Oh, that's
I didn't know what it was
going
gonna do, obviously, but I knew it's there for a reason. Like these are pivot points, turnaround points.
Okay.
So the thing is, though, you move up a stop loss and profit to see if you can get a runner. If you can get a runner. And sometimes you don't get a runner. Right. Sometimes you get stopped out in profit. But I like my profits. So, like, that's why I came up with my goal. Like, $60 a day, I don't care about a runner. Like, if I can catch a runner, good. But if it start pulling back on me and I can look at in the past and say, hey, this thing came right down to a level structure and it's pulling back, like, I'm going to take profit. I'm a scalper, like I wake up and scalp for a couple hours and I go back to bed. Like I make my living off of doing that. So I'm not really trying to catch 50, 60 pips every day. So how many pips did we catch, y'all? we got in around right up in here. Right up in here somewhere where that wick out. So 19, well, I would say some of us stayed in down here. 20 pips, 15, right at my goal. You see what I'm saying? Right at the goal. That first candle, 15 pips. That's when y'all was hearing me say, "Up, there go my goal, there go my goal." Right up in there. Caught a little bit more though. There you go. And close the trade out and be done with it. And be done with it. And just wake up and do it again tomorrow. Man. Trade. So, hey guys, I'm gonna hang it up here though, because we made our goals. EU is dropping. If you stayed in, if you got out, you got out. But I mean, we don't really need to trade no more today. We're done. Like, we caught our goals. Like, we don't need to stare at paint dry on the wall. So this is our first London session live together. I like it. We started off really good. Like, everybody like won, you know, at least saw some winning trades. If you didn't take the winning trades, you at least saw the winning trades. The experience is priceless. You know what I'm saying? The experience you get from this is priceless. So a lot of people message me every day and they wish that they can get in on these sessions. So you guys are blessed. You guys are blessed. I'm not better than any of y'all. I'm not better than none of y'all. I just know, I know the market and I just want to help and serve y'all. But I'm just like y'all, just trying to come up just like y'all. And you know, I'm just honored to have a loyal team, and I appreciate y'all for real. I'm so glad you held that trade. You was blessed, guys. God was with us on this.
Yes, thank you.
And, I appreciate y'all. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna sign out. If y'all want to keep trading, y'all can. I'm tough. And but message me if you need me to look at some charts. I got you.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this live London session. It was a lot of nuggets being dropped, money that was made. And if you guys want to be a part of these live London sessions, you know, you can just join the team. My link is in the description below, and I will teach you how to master this. And we will make money while you're learning. That's the whole key. Make money while you're learning, all right? Earn while you learn. That's the system that I have in place, all right, guys? So I can definitely help you. And also, I'm going to be dropping part 2 next week. Part 2, we use the harmonic scanner to show you how we look at trades and how we find profitable trades using a harmonic scanner. Part 2 next week, next Thursday. All right, so don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And let's make this money, baby. Peace.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.